What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this video today. So I know it's been a while since my last video, um, and more so since my last Marvel Rivals video. So I wanted to fix that, for anyone who enjoys my videos, anyone who likes them, um, to give you a new video. So what this video today will be about is one of the best or a very good character in Marvel Rivals, and this will be our healer edition. So anyone who's looking for a good healer, a great healer to use, or if you just want to know what a really good healer is in this game, this is your best video for that. So without further ado, matter of fact, scratch that. Before we do that, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, leaving a comment, any and all thoughts are welcome. And of course, smashing that subscribe button, that'll help me out tremendously. Um, so I'd appreciate that. And now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, so our character in question today is a Guardian of the Galaxy, an animal, and that is Rocket Raccoon. So Rocky Raccoon is a strategist slash healer, and a very good one at that. He is probably my main when I pick healers, of course. Um, so he has many abilities, many weapons, and many machines because Rocket is an engineer, basically an inventor. Um, and very smart as well, of course, as you've seen in the movies, in the comics, whatever. But all of those machines that he has, they have a lot of very usefulness. He can aid his enemies when it comes to damage buffs, as well as hinder the enemy team because of how strong he can make his own team. So let's talk about his abilities and his moves. All right, so Rocket Raccoon is a very easy to use character in terms of how many stars he has on the difficulty scale that the game provides. So he's easy to use, and his abilities, he has a lot, right? So first up, starting out with his normal attacks. So he has bombard mode, is what they call it, which is just his machine gun. It fires energy that deals damage to their opponents. That would be using, well, of course, it varies from console to PC to anything. But on Xbox, it's right trigger to use that. Moving on to repair mode, which is his other normal attack. It shoots out of his machine gun and it fires energy that heals your allies. So for this one, it's different than, like, let's say Mantis, who has to recharge her healing ability. But for Rocket, it's part of his gun, so all you have to do is reload. So you can fire. It's a max of 8 per round, so you can fire 8, reload real quick, and shoot off another 8 in very quick succession, which is very good. It bounces around and lasts for a while. And when it gets to someone who needs healing on your team, of course, it'll slow down and heal them. Now, it's not an instant, like full health, but it will generate at a decent speed. Um, and he probably has one of my favorite healing abilities because you don't have to wait for anything to cool down. All you have to do is like a 1 second recharge or reload. Um, so yeah, that is a very good ability. Moving on to his ultimate attack. So it's called the CYA, which is short for the Cosmic Yarn Amplifier. Um, so that you'll throw it down once you get the ultimate at 100%. And anyone who's in range of this that's on your team will get a damage buff. So all of your allies will get a damage boost, which is very good. Um, So yeah, that's a pretty decent ultimate attack. Now moving on to his jetpack dash. It's quite simple, straightforward. It's in the name. He'll use his rocket. Will use his jetpack, and he'll boost forward or in whatever direction you're looking at. And this one, I believe, has a two. It's a two boost. So you boost once, and then you can boost again, and then it'll be a cooldown. Moving on to the BRB, the Battle Rebirth Beacon. This one is very good. It's comparable to Adam Warlock's ultimate ability, which anyone who's in that field will be revived. But for Rocket's BRB, you can place it anywhere around the map, and anyone on your team who dies gets revived by it. Of course, it's only a limit of one, so but it's not an ultimate attack, so it has to be a little weaker. But it's still very good. It lasts for until it's destroyed or used, and yeah, and it's just one of his regular attacks. Now moving on to Wild Crawl. He's able to crawl on the wall, like Spider-Man basically, but he's a rocket, so it's different. Or he's a raccoon, so it's different. Um, but yeah, so you just hold the button to crawl up the wall. You can move upwards, downwards, side to side, however you want. Um, Now, moving on to the flying ace, which all that means is once you're like high enough in the air, you have high enough altitude, you can hold the button to fall slower. Um, Now, of course, he has team up abilities. One of them being old friends. So this would be if you have a rocket raccoon, and a Groot on your team. One Rocket is able to ride around on Groot's shoulder essentially, which that's very good because if you don't want to move around, um, or you can focus more on your aiming and also healing Groot, healing yourself and healing all of your other teammates without having to move around yourself. This also works if you have Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Shark will do the same as Rocket. He'll get on Groot's shoulder and ride around. Um, Now, moving on to Ammo Invention. This one is very good. This is a team up with Rocket Raccoon, with the Punisher, and with the Winter Soldier. So, Rocket will deploy his ammo invention, is what it's called, and as long as the Punisher and the Winter Soldier are in that field for the machine, they'll get unlimited ammo, um, and buffs to the ammo, as well as faster firing. So um, that is that's all there is to Rocket's abilities. Um, Like I said, these are very good abilities. Very good healer. All right, so now that we've gone over all of Rocket Raccoon's abilities and weapons, I wanted to go over how I personally play as Rocket Raccoon to give you guys a better knowledge on how you can play, how best to play, and form your own opinions if you haven't used Rocket Raccoon before. Because I know there are plenty of characters that I haven't played as, so maybe Rocket is one of those for you. So, how to heal, right? So that's pretty basic. All you got to do is shoot the heals at whoever's low in health, and of course, it heals you as well. Um, so just honestly, you can shoot those all around, even if no one needs heals, because they'll be bouncing off the walls for a while, and it'll eventually go to one of your allies who needs those heals. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, it's on ammo. So all you have to do is reload instead of waiting for a cooldown. So you can spam that all around, and even when your teammates are like in a fight for their lives, basically, and they're losing health, even if you're the only healer, all you have to do is shoot those heals, and I mean, obviously, make sure you shoot them at your allies. You're set. You're good to go. That's all you got to do. It'll heal them, especially when you have 8 orbs flying around, healing everyone constantly. So yeah. Okay, so now when to use your ultimate attack, when to use the revive machine, when to use the unlimited ammo when you have that team up, and when to use your boost even. So for the ultimate attack, the best time to use that is when everyone is like in one location. It's all of your teammates against all of the enemy team's teammates, or against the enemy team, and you think your teammates need a boost, need a buff, need some help, and you have that ultimate attack. Drop it right away. Make sure it's in range of everyone on your team, and it'll give all of them a considerable damage damage buff, damage boost, damage increase, um, and it lasts a good amount of time until it's destroyed. And then for the revive machine, honestly, because you every time you die, you come back with another one. So every time you come back to life, get out of the spawn area and drop it close to where the mission objective is at. But also make sure it's not in sight of any of your enemies so that they don't destroy it, and also so that when your teammates are revived, they don't instantly get spawn killed. Um, so yeah, and you don't have to worry about. I mean, of course, after you place it, there's a cooldown, but once you die, the cooldown goes away and you'll come back instantly. Um, Now for the unlimited ammo, when you have the teammate activated, or the team up activated. Um, for that, if you have both the Punisher and Winter Soldier on your team, you can try to look for a window for when they're both close together, so that it affects them both and helps them both. Um, but honestly, whenever you see either the Punisher or the Winter Soldier shooting, and shooting well, aiming at all of your enemies, drop it there. It'll give them a very good buff, faster firing, all the works. Now for the boost, that's pretty basic. You can use that whenever you want. When you're coming out of the spawn area, you can use it there to get to the mission objective faster. But really, that's just up to you. Um, it's not that big of a move or ability, but it can help in sticky situations too, where if you're getting wrecked by your enemies, you can boost out of the way real quick and you're good. So now, if you're wondering, because Rocket has both abilities in one weapon, which is to shoot and deal damage or to shoot and heal. So if you're thinking, is it better to shoot or to heal? Short answer is both. Do both. That's it. But long answer, just do what the situation requires, of course. But also, like I've stated many times before, get every single orb shot. Shoot all 8 so that they're constantly bouncing around and healing. And that'll give you a little more leeway, a little more free time, so that you can actually be more proactive and, you know, take charge, shoot the enemy team. But yeah, like I said, do what the situation calls for. He is a strategist, so think of some strategy. Use that big noggin. All right, so that's that. That concludes our best character series for Marvel Rivals. Of course, this was the Healer edition, but also um, still one of the best characters, one of the better characters to use, in my opinion. Um, Thank you for watching. It means a lot. It means a great deal. Um, if you want to go check out my TikTok, I've been a lot more active on there. And if you want to, follow, like some videos, help me a little bit, I'd appreciate that. Maybe you enjoy my videos. Maybe you'll find some entertaining, at the very least, hopefully. I try my best to be entertaining when I can. It's a hard thing to do. But anyway, also, I want to sincerely thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I recently surpassed 1,200 subscribers, which is quite an achievement in my eyes. I thank everyone for that, everyone who's even watched a couple seconds of my videos. It means a lot, it means the world, truly. And I want to also mention one of my videos. It was the Citadel de More video for Black Ops 6 Zombies. That video reached over 17,000 views, which is mind boggling, to say the very least. It's very cool. Um, it's a very cool thing to see. I very much enjoyed getting that news, and thank you all for that as well. Um, Now, last but not least, if you want to like this video, um, comment any and all thoughts. Maybe there's another character you want to see a video on. Maybe you have something to say. Anything. Um, and last but not least, smash that subscribe button. You know you should. Uh, it'll alert you whenever I post another video. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Um, until our next video.